bring back to the stage the director of Martyrs, Pascal. Charles, where are you? We're looking for our translator. Come to the stage. Come on up. Just around the side here. Oh. French spirit. Okay, well, first off, I'd like to ask you, what was your inspiration for this story? Where were you coming from when you thought this story up?
I'm still wondering. In a way, it was a matter for me to use the horror genre that I love as a fan, as a kind of direct expression. I was feeling dark at times when I wrote the screenplay, and I didn't want to put any distance for my kind of depression to the final results.
So I mean, it's dealing with the notion of victims, abuse, and victimization. Can you talk a little bit?
Yeah, it's dealing with the notion of pain. Why are we suffering creatures? What do we do with our pain? And it's, and in a way it talks also about the brutality of our times, the fact that in our very modern society we spend the time constantly hurting each other, consciously or unconsciously, and in a way the film talks about that too.
What films scare you?
A lot. No, but I'm very fond of the horror film from the 70s. I think they were more free, they were more experimental, more wild. I feel very close to the idea of Euro trash, as it didn't exist. There was the Italian, the English, the Spanish, and yeah, I think it was a kind of golden age for genre movies.
And you've made a horror film really without any monsters. I mean, monsters were kind of supernatural. What I admired about the film was, for the first half, you kind of knew where you were. You're in a horror film. Jumps and scares, and then the last half, the tone just drops. Can you explain?
Yeah, because once again, all the archetypes of horror films have been recently so used that even as a fan, I was not challenged anymore by what I saw. I thought that it was horror film made by fans for the fans, and as a fan, I really wanted to do something different, something that would challenge even the hardcore horror fan audience. And even disturbing it, and I know that some people turned against the film in the middle of it, and I knew that it was a risk as I was doing the film, as we were shooting the sequences with Morjan in the basement. I was telling Morjan, right now we are losing like 20% of the audience. Because it's not funny, it's not supposed to be fun, but horror film is not supposed to please everybody, and there is a kind of conformism even amongst the horror fans, and not to sound pretentious, but I wanted to challenge, everybody, in a way.
I mean, you weren't doing gore for just gore's sake.
I love gore for gore's sake. I love roller coaster, I love Hostel, I love Saw, but I wanted to, Ellie Ross did Hostel so perfectly that I couldn't do better, and I wanted to do something different,
How do you work with your actresses to get them to put their trust in you?
Yeah, you sum it up. I mean, we worked together for 3 months, improvising a lot. I wanted them to trust me, so they would be able to cry in front of me, not being scared about my way to look at her. And it's a matter of trust more than a matter of theory, psychology and everything. It was more instinctive.
Would you like to comment that? Maybe what drew you to this project? What attracted you to this script?
Actually, when I read the script for the first time, I was really driven by it. I thought it was extremely well written, and that for once I could play a role that was different and extreme, and to be good. It's a big theater, so kind of hard. Yeah, so. I thought for the role that I had to play, it's a dream come true for any actress. And
for the brave ones.
yeah.
And you actually got injured while you were shooting the film.
Yeah. I fell. I did a 3 meter. What do you say? You say 3 meters? No. I fall. I know. I'm talking about.
3 meters. We get that.
Yeah, 3 meters, and I broke 3 bones, so we had to stop the shooting for 6 weeks.
So you did experience real pain making Martyrs.
Yeah. In many ways.
They treated you well when you were in Beverly. What attracted you to the script?
Moi, ce que j'ai aimé le plus, c'est que Lucie renonce, elle préfère se suicider que de passer, que d'accepter la martyre.
I like the idea that Lucy preferred suicide to martyr.
Non, mais c'est une vision qui me semble juste, quoi, que de refuser la comment on pourrait dire, Pascal, je sais pas. Non, voilà, j'aimais ce personnage un peu fort, enfin, j'avais besoin d'incarner un personnage comme ça, un peu démentiel, un peu hystérique, un peu fou. Et Lucie est suffisamment folle et elle refuse la mort, et c'est ce qui me plaisait le plus.
I think she takes the right decision in the film. I think she goes in her madness far enough to refuse death, and this is what pleased me in this film, in the script.
Do we have any questions from the audience?